Grocery list, the organic edit. Why the dirty doesn't matters. Creating a well-laid grocery list takes time. It's a difficult task to complete all by yourself. Besides, to eat healthy and consume safe food depends on what you include in your meal plan, which makes it really important to be mindful and strategic. If you've been thinking about eating healthy but wondering where to start, let's begin with an organic edit to your grocery shopping and why you should consider the Dirty Dozen. The Environmental Working Group, EWG, is a nonprofit organization that annually publishes a shopper's grocery guide to pesticides in certain food produce. The guide enlists some of the many fruits and vegetables with the highest and lowest pesticide residues. Thus, Dirty Dozen a way of educating the general public on food safety. Experts from the organization claim that foods containing high levels of pesticides may be a serious threat to the health and well-being of humans. Additionally, the Dirty Dozen list has long been questioning conventional farming methods, largely since the EWG also publishes a competing list called the Clean 15, which highlights produce that contains little to no pesticides when grown conventionally. The Dirty Dozen list is made up of 12 fruits and vegetables. Choosing to buy this list of fruits and vegetables from the produce section will greatly limit you and your family's exposure to pesticides and, of course, help with nutrients and nourishment. If you're curious about what's on the Dirty Dozen list this year, continue watching today's video. Since the year 2004, the Dirty Dozen list has been published year after year, mostly based on internal observations on data analysis from the United States Department of Agriculture, which routinely tests produce samples for pesticide residues. Why the Dirty Dozen matters. Using the EWG's Dirty Dozen list can help you prioritize your shopping and have your peace of mind knowing that not only are you limiting pesticide exposure for yourself and your family, but also consuming healthy produce, which is a critical component of any diet. Anyways, here is the Dirty Dozen list of 12 fruits and vegetables that the EWG recommends you buy freshly and organic, starting our count with the most contaminated. 1. Strawberries. You should know that largely strawberries continue to be the most pesticide-contaminated food. Over 90% of the strawberries tested positive for 2 or more pesticides, according to the Environmental Working Group. If you're concerned about pesticides, the extra cost for purchasing organically produced strawberries may be worth the health benefits of this notorious dirty fruit. The fruit is notable for its distinctive aroma, bright red color, juicy texture, and sweetness. It is widely consumed, either fresh or in prepared foods. Strawberries are high in vitamins, minerals, fiber, and anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds. They can help prevent a variety of conditions when consumed as part of a healthy diet. 2. Spinach. Surprisingly, spinach has the highest pesticide residue by weight of any produce, tested despite its leaves weighing very little. Permethrin, a popular neurotoxin, was found in relatively high concentrations on many spinach samples, another questionable fact. Nonetheless, spinach is a simple food to obtain organically. Many supermarkets sell organic spinach and baby spinach in the fresh produce section, as well as frozen organic spinach. Spinach is great in salads, and when it's not as crisp, it's great in smoothies, pasta dishes, and soups. It's time you should consider buying this green queen from the organic section, even if you prefer the frozen one. Eating spinach may improve eye health, reduce oxidative stress, aid in cancer prevention, and lower blood pressure levels. 3. Kale, collards, and mustard greens. Pesticide residues were found in more than 92% of conventional kale samples. The United States Department of Agriculture last provided testing data on kale in 2009, and some samples contained over 18 different pesticide residues. 60% of the kale samples tested positive for DCPA's dactyl, which is banned by the European Union and classified by the EPAs as a potential human carcinogen. What's more, collards and mustard greens are new additions to the Dirty Dozen list. Discover more healthy foods, understand when and what to eat, plus learn more about diets right here on our channel. For more exclusive content, be sure to subscribe to our channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of our new uploads. 4. Nectarines. Nectarines are small, round, yellow-red stone fruits about the size of an apple. They have a smooth, firm skin on the outside and a white-yellow flesh inside that is edible, as well as a hard stone or kernel in the center that is inedible. On the other hand, about 94% of the conventional nectarine samples contain 2 or more pesticides. One sample contained pesticide residue from 15 different pesticides. However, nectarine has a lot of health advantages stemming from the fruit's high vitamin and mineral content. So don't be disheartened by the incorrect agricultural practices. Once you get into the habit of selecting your grocery mindfully, it will become an automatic choice and you wouldn't have to worry about consuming any harmful pesticides. 5. Apples. Apple trees are the most widely grown fruits in the whole of Europe, Asia, and America. However, the pesticide residues were detected on 90% of conventionally grown apples. The pesticide diphenethylamine, which is banned in Europe, was found in the vast majority of the samples, let's say about 80%. Apples have a thin peel, as do many of the other fruits and vegetables on this list. Farm chemicals can easily pass through the peel and into the flesh. Hence, it is of utmost importance to prioritize the selection of organic versus non-organic produce. 6. Grapes. Aside apple, grapes are the most cultivated fruits. They are juicy plus they offer wholesome benefits. Additionally, grapes make a quick and tasty snack that you can eat at home or on the go. Moreover, the Environmental Working Group found an average of 5 different pesticide residues in conventional grape samples they tested. Pesticide residues were found in more than 96% of all samples. This is shocking. 7. Cherries. Cherries are very tiny fruits that come in a variety of colors. They are the most popular fruits for a reason. They're very delicious and also high in vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds that have powerful health benefits. You should know also that pesticides were found in an average of 5 conventional cherry samples. A potentially carcinogenic pesticide that is banned in Europe was found in 1/3 of the cherries tested. 8. Peaches. Peaches are vague fruits that originated in northwest China. They are very delicious plus offer wholesome benefits. Another thing is, almost all of the conventional peach samples tested, 99%, contain pesticide residues, just like the nectarine. Pesticide residues from 4 different pesticides were discovered in conventional peaches on average. 9. Pears. Pears are very common sweet, bell-shaped fruits, very delicious, and have been popular since antiquity. Several pesticides, including fungicides and insecticides, were found in high concentrations in samples of conventionally grown pears. Pesticide residue was found in more than half of the pear samples tested. 10. Bell peppers and hot peppers. Bell peppers and hot peppers offer several nutritional benefits. Interesting enough, the Environmental Working Group decided to add bell peppers and hot peppers to the list this year. During its sample testing, EWG discovered that nearly 3/4 of the bell and hot peppers contain trace residues of highly toxic pesticides. 11. Celery. Celery is a marshland plant that enhances the heart health, improves memory, among other health advantages. Pesticides were discovered in more than 95% of conventional celery samples. One celery sample contained 13 different pesticides. Another reason to watch out. 12. Tomatoes. Perhaps the commonest of the dirty dozen list. Tomatoes assist in the protection of body cells from damage. On average, the conventionally grown tomato is found to be contaminated with nearly 4 different pesticides. One sample contained as many as 15 different pesticides and breakdown products. The EWG not only makes a dirty dozen list each year, but also a clean 15, which contains 15 fruits and vegetables with the lowest pesticide levels, implying that your risk of exposure to toxins is low. Subscribe to our channel and watch our next video on the Clean 15. There's no denying that fruits and vegetables are some of the healthiest foods available. They come high in essential vitamins and minerals for prevalent well-being and nourishment. What's more, they come high in fiber to keep the digestive system running smoothly, as well as in high water concentration to keep you hydrated. Nevertheless, conventionally grown produce is not without risk. Nearly 70% of non-organic fresh produce sold in the United States contains the residue of potentially harmful chemical pesticides, and washing, peeling, or scrubbing only goes so far. Worse, these chemicals are potentially harmful to the body and do persist even after processing non-fresh or frozen products. To be specific, imazalil and DCPA fungicides, based in citrus fruits and leafy greens, can disrupt hormone levels and harm the thyroid, lungs, liver, and kidneys. It is because of these you need wholesome produce which are organic and fresh. Organic products, on the other hand, are frequently in the limelight because they are processed or grown in accordance with strict guidelines that limit the use of synthetic chemicals and genetically modified organisms, let's say GMO. Producers of certified organic products can also boast of resource sustainability. If at least 95% of the standards are met, United States Department of Agriculture organic products will bear the green or black USDA organic logo. After certification, products that fully adhere to organic regulations may use the USDA 100% organic logo. To make your grocery list appear healthy and free of pesticides, the Environmental Working Group makes an inclusion for clean produce each year. Perhaps you are horrified and unhappy seeing some of your favorite foods on the Dirty Dozen list above. Truth is, there are some delicious options on the Environmental Working Group's Clean 15 list. This list includes the fruits and vegetables with the lowest pesticide levels, implying that your risk of exposure to toxins is low if you buy conventionally grown produce, fruits, and vegetables. Whether organic or conventionally grown are essential components of a healthy diet, says toxicologist Thomas Galligan. We urge you to consider purchasing organically grown versions of the foods on EWG's Dirty Dozen or conventional produce from the Clean 15. Whenever possible, if you are concerned about pesticide exposure. Another pressing issue is the high cost of organic produce. We advise that you don't go overboard, instead purchase according to your budget, but find alternating ways to eat organically. It's also simple to find organic canned tomatoes and tomato products, which may be a more cost-effective way to enjoy organic tomatoes. You may also be able to grow some of these fruits and vegetables in your backyard or your own patio. This will ensure that it's grown with all the correct measures, and of course, it's a prudent and profitable method of keeping your grocery bills in check. What do you think of the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15? Please share them with us in the comment section below. The Dirty Dozen list's goal is to inform consumers about which fruits and vegetables contain the most pesticide residues so they can watch out and eat healthy. I hope you got a kick out of watching today's video. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you know when the next health tidbit is coming your way.